today, please give us a follow on YouTube at The Swish Gaming YT, Twitter The Swish Gaming, Facebook The Swish Gaming, and Twitch The Swish Gaming. Today we are going to play a league with some Atarka Red, but before we get into that, to remind everybody, we've got an RCQ coming up this weekend at All-Star Sports and Games. They are the official sponsor now of the team of The Swish Gaming. And we greatly look forward to putting on this event with them for you. We are doing live coverage. We're going to stream it to Twitch. We've got commentary. Hopefully myself, Andrew, and Noah will all get a little bit of time commentating. I have a pretty bad cold right now, so I'm hoping that will be gone by Saturday, or at least mostly gone. But anyway, this should be a lot of fun. It happens this Saturday. Doors open at 10 a.m. The event starts at 11 a.m. The format is modern. The entry is $30. You do. What's up, man? But anyway, yes, this should be pretty exciting. We're all looking forward to it. Hope to see you out there. Should be fun. All right, let's real quick remind everybody of our sub goals, our Twitch sub goals. Once we hit 79, we're giving away a signed set of Prime Times, Stringaroo Geists, Reckoner Bankbusters. Once we hit 150 Twitch subs, we're giving away a From the Vault Realms. And once we hit 200, we're giving away a lightly played Tundra. So pretty cool stuff. All right. So here's what we're going to play today. Nice quick little league in. Maybe if I'm feeling up to it, we'll even do 2 leagues. But, God, Chris. God. All right, Rampaging Ferocidon, at least. At least that's a dino that makes sense. All right, well, I'll go rent that, I guess. And it's going to be a Rampaging Ferocidon. Alright, whatever, man. Alright, Rampaging Ferocidon. I'm going to rent one of these. I guess we'll cut a Bone Crusher Giant for a Rampaging Ferocidon. That probably makes the most sense to me. I don't really want to cut any of the other cards. I actually think 4 Bone Crusher might be a little too much in this kind of deck anyway. Although a great card, Bone Crusher Giant, in some ways doesn't fit the theme of just being like balls to the walls aggro, which is kind of what Atarka Red wants to do, especially this build. So we're just gonna Marauding Raptor. That would have been super troll. Doesn't that deal 2 damage to any creature when it enters? Literally would have just killed every creature in my deck. Holy shit, dude. That is heinous. Alright, well, we're running that, so here it comes. Itali. That would have been so troll. Someday I'll trophy with a dino. It's true. Rampaging Ferocidon's like a playable Magic card. It won't even be that bad. Who knows? Maybe it'll win us a game or 2. That'd be pretty cool. In theory, it definitely could. That's fair. That is fair. Well, man, I don't... It's so annoying when it takes forever to just rent one card like this. As usual, we're waiting on Chris's trolling, everybody, so we'll get this started in a moment. Just buy it? I don't want to buy it, dude. Alright, here we go. It's here. The dino that everybody's been waiting for. The raptor. Alright. That is fair, yeah. Well, we do record videos too, so I guess people that are watching the video can just fast forward through this nonsense though if they want to, so not really a huge deal. Alright, let's trade. Full trade. And here's the dino. That's fair. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Okay. We've got what we need. Let's put this guy in the deck. We have a clothing, yeah, a clothing line now, Igloo Boy. It's Merrick's, what in the hell? It's Merrick's, company, which is pretty cool. All right. Here we go. Yeah, it is pretty sweet. All right, Pile League, Atarka Red with a dino, because Chris said so. Here we go. You hope we play versus Angels? Yeah, for Ferocidon would actually be sick versus Angels. I don't even think the Angels matchup's that bad, to be honest. Like, we have 4 Rending Volleys post-board. Now that we're not playing Roast, we could bring in the other card, too, that just deal 5. We have Obliterating Bolt. Like, we just have a million ways to deal with their stuff. I think it would be very, very key for them to cast Collected Company or Kyla's Reconstruction or some combination of the two in the first 5 turns of the game for us to lose to that deck. Yeah, Rampaging Ferocidon's, like, totally fine. It's very acceptable. Would love it if we could find an opponent. This is not the day where I want to sit and wait in the queues for 2 minutes every round. I may refire it. We're going to refire it. There we go. Alright. Losing the die roll. Not the best start when you're playing Atarka Red, but here we are. Alright, well, we're definitely keeping this. This gets to do the whack on turn 3, so... Alright, keep. Oh, I didn't even realize we should we be a... Oh, no, we're playing Burning Tree Emissary. I was going to say we should be a Giganta deck, but because we're playing Burning Tree, no, we shouldn't. And I do think Burning Tree plays very well with Questing Druid, so I do think you want Burning Tree. And Bushwhacker, obviously. Oh, my God. Well, there it is. What do we just lead on the Kumano here. Play this on red. Play Kumano. Hope to dodge Spell Pierce. Yeah, Burning Tree would be obscene in this hand. Funny enough, I actually think Ferocidon might actually be better, a little better than Bone Crusher against Phoenix. I don't think either of them are very good, but I feel like this is Phoenix here. Okay, never mind. This is probably blue-black control. Blue-black control is most likely. Alright, that's... I actually think I'm just going to cast this as a creature here. And then next turn I can go 1-drop Bushwhacker, just hit you for an insane amount of damage. It could be blue-white, yeah. I kind of like that. I mean, that feels kind of good to me to just cast this Questing Druid. It does lose a lot of value, but I don't know that this hand is necessarily looking for value. I think we're just trying to run my opponent over. They also don't have black mana. They could have a counterspell, I suppose, for this. But then they won't have a counterspell, hopefully, for what comes next. Yeah, Censor's a card to think about, too. Or we could also just go double 1-drop. I mean, I don't think that's the worst either. I could just go Phoenix Chick, Shock, Soulscar, and we just don't have to rush on this. We could just do this later. That's a tricky turn. Because we could just save this to Seek the Beast later. Like, I could just play a Ferocidon on turn 3. And we just don't do the Bushwhack thing yet. But I don't know. I'm gonna It's tricky. Because this still gets a lot of pressure on them. My gut says blue-black, Chris. I think it's blue-black. Which kind of makes me want a double 1-drop. Yep, alright, cool. Yeah. Yeah, that all makes sense. I think this play is going to work out just fine. We get to flip the Kumano and just start 5-ing our opponent next turn. Like, they have to do something about the current board, and then we just get to go on an adventure with the Druid. I think waiting on the Druid probably is right. Yeah, it's definitely blue-black. Considers a blue-black card. Bidding an island makes sense. Yep. Okay. And then you like going burr. Yeah, me too. Me too, dude. Alright, combat attack all. And I think we're just going to leave up Questing Druid here. I don't really want to play Dino into a counterspell. If they play a removal spell here, then I'll Dino, I guess. Yeah. Like, if they go kill spell here, then it's an easy play Dino. But I think otherwise I'm just going to leave up the Druid. Because I don't really want to walk into a sweeper, such as Extinction Event. I don't think my life total matters that much. I'm just going to shock this in. Alright, go ahead. I will say Bone Crusher would look a little better than Ferocidon. Even if they have negate, though, they don't get to do anything else, you know? They're cycling a Typhoon here. I could just do this now to guarantee it resolves, because it's until my next end step, right? The top 2 cards until your next end step. So we're already on an end step. So if I do this now, it guaranteed resolves, right? That's got to be pretty good. I think I just do this. Let's seek that beast. Okay, 2 lands ain't great. Yeah, that's not quite what we were looking for, but I guess we got him out of the way. Good game. Yeah, that wasn't amazing, but now we get to go Stomping Ground, Druid, Bushwhacker, so... They had Ritual of Soot. Alright, well, I'm very happy the way we played this. We still get to beat them up pretty hard here. This is still an attack for 5. Yep, okay. Cannot wait for this Ferocidon to cost us the game, by the way. This should be a Bone Crusher Giant, just so everybody knows. Dude, Questing Druid is such an insane Magic card. This card is, I think, going to see play in a lot of formats for a very long time. What happened there? Cling to Dust? Alright, I'm gonna cast Phoenix Chick. How much is... Alright, I'm just going to cast Ferocidon here, and I'm going to actually hide... Well, no, I don't really want them to be able to censor. Alright, again, probably worse than Stomp would be, but this might just eat a counterspell anyway, and then I think I just killed him with Play with Fire, so... Kind of just see what happens. Alright, hopefully they don't also have Fatal Push here. What is this, Dig Through Time? This might be a dig. Okay. Sure. To be honest, Bone Crusher would not have been much better than this. It would have in the sense that to interact with Bone Crusher, they would have had to shock themselves. Oh, alright, I think they're dead, right? 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess they're going to 1. Oh no, but this still has to resolve. This is going to be a 5-5. Yeah, they're dead. Alright, Questing Druid, good work. My 2-mana 5-5. It's a little too good for the opponent here. Bottom this. Yeah, I initially was missing that there was still a trigger on the stack. Alright, Questing Druid, ladies and gentlemen. Didn't even hit a spell on Seek the Beast, and it was still just good enough to win. Opponent didn't have a single removal spell somehow in blue-black control here, but we'll take it. They did have a sweeper. Didn't quite do him anything, but... Experimental Frenzy, if it resolves versus blue-black, is pretty absurd, so I think I probably want to bring it in. Sometimes they play Kalitas or Shieldred. It did. Yeah, it did exactly what Bone Crusher would have done. They were both the same card that game, honestly. I would have done the exact same thing with a Bone. We would have just cast it, they would have countered it, and died. So... other than Frenzy, I mean, I could bring in, like, a random way to kill Kalitas or Shieldred, I guess. I don't know that they're going to do that, though. I don't know that they're going to have that in their deck. I definitely want this. Yeah, I mean, I guess... I might bring in like one Witchstalker Frenzy to hedge versus Kalitas and Shieldred. And I'm just going to cut 2 Play with Fires. That's true. It would indeed do that. Alright, well, let's do this. Yeah, I'm going to keep. This hand is incredible. We've got our Frenzy, we've got good mana, we've got 1-drop, 2-drop, kick it, or surge it, should I say. But, yeah, this looks pretty good to me. Guess I'd be happier if this one dies, right? Because I can buy it back later. I think I just lead Chick. Me only playing one basic mountain is going to punish me a little bit today. It's a little sad, but... Alright, let's try a Burning Tree. Alright, let's try to Surge. Get in there for 7. Opponent's got to have a kill spell here, right? There's no way they kept a hand that just didn't do anything. I agree, Chris. It does seem pretty good. Next turn we get to go Swift Spear Atarka's command. Like, alright, it seems sweet. And then maybe Frenzy the following turn. Just like a perfect nut draw curve from the red deck here. Just nut on your opponent. I'm trying, man. Oh, meat hook for 1? That is some straight savage behavior. Alright, well. That couldn't have really gone any worse. I think I'm just going to do this, play this. Yeah, it was pretty rough. Meat Hook very good against us. Usually a 2 of in these decks. Isn't that card banned in Standard? It certainly was. Yeah. They just miss a land here. Alright. I don't really want to jam this into a counter, so I think I just go Swift Spear and then Atarka's command them, but... Go Burr. Alright, well, we'll do it. Burr. Here we go. Well, who knows, Wiz? Who knows? Standard arc when? I would have done it today, but I just don't feel great. The standard prelim starts at noon. I plan to get off probably after this league. I got a pretty bad cold right now. More busted in standard than Fury is in modern? Okay, dude. That is some troll-ass nonsense that you are spewing right now. Play standard and I'll feel better. Fair. Shielded's Edict. Sure. Oh, I need to dodge a counter here. I'm just going to go for this. If they have the counter, they have the counter. Too many punishes for waiting. They could just have a deluge. Okay, I'm going to set an upkeep stop so I can stomp their face. Yes, it did. Kind of expecting a deluge here or a cycled shark, maybe. Deluge, yep. That's why you go for the, just go for it. Make them have the counter. If I were in blue-black seat, I would probably cut a fair amount of the expensive counters. Like, change the equation would still be in my deck, certainly. But Frenzy is typically a one-of in these Atarka red lists. So you're not, like, planning to get Frenzied on turn 4 or 5. We got pretty lucky to have it. Okay. Dude, Experimental Frenzy is such a busted-ass card, dude. This is so sick. Now we get to Seek the Beast. Oh, baby. I'm going to do it on their turn, but holy shit, dude. I could even just cast it as a creature, but I just want full value. Yeah, I'm going to keep it on top. Combat, attack. Aw, rude. Alright, well, I think I'm just going to do this questing Druid on the end step so they can't counter. Yeah, why cast it as a creature when we can just cast it as a creature later, you know? I'd still just cast it as a creature next turn after, you know, being able to play Kumano and Atarka's command here, so. Next turn I just go cast Druid, cast Kumano, cast Atarka's command, like, maybe play cards off the top of my deck, too. Alright, we get to Seek the Beast again. I don't even know what the right way to play this is. I mean, I definitely play the Druid. I'm sure opponent's having a great time. Bolt play land. I can't play the land, Chris, because of the frenzy. Oh, you're saying put land from hand into play. That's genius, Chris. Nice call, dude. Good call. That's smart. Totally was missing that I could do that. But yes, that's the play. Opponent's got to be pretty annoyed right now. This is ridiculous how far into Value Town we're going. These Field of Ruins are strip mines, which is pretty concerning. But luckily, they have to use their mana to do other things because they're falling too far behind. So, and they don't know they have strip mine. They don't know I'm on one basic mountain. So, I gaslit you? Yeah, sorry about that, boss. I did indeed. No, you were just right. You were just right. It's worth noting at some point... Okay, sure. At some point, we can sack the Frenzy off for 4 mana and play the cards that are in our hand, but we're going to build up a big hand before we do that. They made us die to the top of our deck. I mean, this is... What we're doing to them is pretty brutal. All these the questing Druid is so good, man. This card is awesome. Let's seek it. Oh my goodness. Alright, draw. Uh-huh. Alright, well, we got a Phoenix Chick on top. How do we want to sequence? I mean, this is crazy. I don't even... I think I want to... Probably, first thing I want to do is cast the Chick off the top of my deck. And it gets a counter, by the way. Because of Kumano. Can't forget about that. I don't think so. I think I want to play off the top of my deck, Chris, instead of play the Questing Druid right now. Alright, now I'll play the Questing Druid. Because we can't do anything else. So yeah, this is just Questing Druid now. And then cast Swift Spear, cast Kumano. Bro, this is ridiculous what we're doing to this man. Dude, Frenzy's so sick. Yeah, Frenzy's a really fun card. You didn't play the standard with Frenzy, did you? The standard with Frenzy was so awesome, dude. It was just by far like the best thing the red deck did, was just put a Frenzy into play and then do this, and they played Steamkin, and it was very cool. Oh, that's sweet. Alright, well, let's attack all. We also have another Phoenix chick in the yard. Yep. That meat hook has been a real pain in the ass this game, I'll tell you what. No. Opponent's just in huge trouble, though, because I have a Phoenix chick in the yard that's ready to come back, tapped and attacking 2. We have Kumano coming to Chapter 3. We still have Frenzy going. We have 3 creatures in our hand for when we decide popping the Frenzy is right. I actually would be happy if they fielded me here because I don't want that Copperline Gorge. Alright, sure. Alright, Burning Tree. Sure. Nice. All right, Atarka Red, ladies and gentlemen. More like Experimental Frenzy and Questing Druid, just looking completely busted as hell in this game. I'm curious, what would have happened next turn? We would have played that. Oh, come on, Moto. Let me keep going. Curse you, Zay Wu, for disconnecting. I wanted to see my next card. Ugh, boring. All right, well. That was sick. I'll be right back, chat. Okay, I am back, and before we continue, quick reminder to everybody, we've got an RCQ coming up this weekend. My team, Swish Gaming, will be doing live commentary and coverage of this event at All-Star Sports. We'd love to see people there. It starts at 11 a.m. is when the event actually starts. Doors open at 10. Good night, Chris. All right, Chris, we'll talk to you later, man. Format's modern, $30 entry. Love to see people there. Should be a lot of fun. I'm excited for it. I'm really hoping this cold goes away so I can come hang out. Otherwise, I might just stay home, to be honest, and watch it. But regardless, I'll be involved in some way. But it's going to be a great time. I'm excited. Hopefully, you guys are also excited. All right. One slot with 50 players. Can't wait. Yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, we get 50. That'd be awesome. Not necessarily for the players, because obviously it's harder, but... Whatever. It'll be fun hanging out regardless. I look forward to seeing people. All right. Yeah, I mean, the sand's fine. I wish this were Bone Crusher Giant, but Chris made it this stupid thing. Alright, we're playing against Phoenix. Probably didn't matter anyway. Very nice, Ventus. Very nice. Oh, well, we drew one anyway. Alright, cool. So Spear won you. Okay, they're on this build. Probably playing the Demi-Liches. Okay. Okay. They were just doing this. Okay. 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 Well, I think this is as good a time as any to Atarka's command our opponent, so... Probably going to do that. Go ahead. Ventus, I might... Well, I probably won't be in my costume yet. Julie and I are doing a Halloween party Saturday night as well. My hair might be a little colored. my mustache. I'm dressing up as Bob from Bob's Burgers, and she's gonna be Linda. Okay. Well, we know they have Lightning Axe in hand. Hopefully they don't have a Phoenix. They did not. Alright, well, my opponent has not drawn very well this game. 0 birds and 22 cards. That's what happens when I play Phoenix. I think I'm just going to play Ferocidon. I just want to point out, by the way, if this were Bone Crusher, which is what it should be, we would have lethal right now. I could go Shock, Stomp you, 5 you. So we should have the win, but because of Chris, we don't. So thanks, Chris. Appreciate Rampaging Ferocidon, dude. Nice call. Thanks for doing this to me. And I already went to bed, too, so my bitching isn't even... It's just falling on deaf ears. But everybody should know that we should be winning this game right now. The game should just be over. Instead, I have to put this bullshit into play. We're still probably going to be fine because they got choked. They have had a horrible draw. Not only have they only seen 1 removal spell and 0 Phoenixes, they also only have 1 red source in play. It's just kind of a disaster here for them. Another card I think would be really good in mono red right now is Eidolon. With all the Phoenix running around, Eidolon's probably pretty good. And very little mono green, which is typically where it's at its worst. Well, they hit a Lich and a Phoenix. So the game went from I should have won to now I'm probably screwed. Thanks, Chris. Well, I think the play is stomp them and then just put this in. Hold on, I need to message Chris. I need to message Chris and bitch a little bit more. I'm not getting enough right now. Go ahead. Yep. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Well, that ain't it. Fire up den, attack all. I can get 1 point of damage that way. It just seems bad. I'm just gonna pass. I think I'd rather hold the Phoenix chick. If I find the Surge creature, it could matter, I guess. Not gonna lie, chat, I'm a little tilted. I'm a little tilted about this one. Looked like we had him. We should have had him. If Chris didn't meme, we would have won this game. Yep. They hit another Phoenix and a Lich as well. Yep, very dead. So against this build, I'm not actually going to bring in Rending Volley. I think I only want Obliterating Bolts. Because I don't even know if they play... Alright, that's a huge mistake from my opponent. I don't know why they're doing that. That is so greedy. Because now they just die to a shock. With this attack, they die to a land, too. Untapped land kills them, shock kills them. They're just trying to find a way to lose. Alright, they're dead. They're dead because they're a moron. Alright, play this. And kill you. Alright, well, we should never have won this game. Chris should have cost me a game, but he technically didn't. Because my opponent didn't understand what they needed to do. This is just a heinous attack. Absolutely disgusting how greedy that attack was. Alright, well. I think I might like Frenzy here, too. I'm going to try it. We're cutting Ferocidon. And probably 3 Play with Fires. That one's tricky. Play with Fire is cheap with Frenzy, so like if I'm bringing Frenzy in, I kind of want to leave Play with Fires. There's a world where it could actually be Atarka's commands, to be honest. Pretty unlikely I can build up a board against Phoenix, especially on the draw. I'm going to trim commands, I think. Bone Crusher, I think, is good just as a shock you 4-3 that deals 2 if they target it. It is crazy my opponent found a way to lose that last game. That was unbelievable. Target your Bone Crusher, go to 2, and then attack with both. But like, they just couldn't have played it any worse. Alright, well, opponent is keeping us sitting here for some reason. They could just be Salt leaving, I guess. I'll take it if they want to give us a free win. It's a little annoying because, again, I kind of want this league to go somewhat quickly. Oh, he sent me a message. Nice. What? Can I move this? Does it enter the game for you? Yes. Okay, he's having connection issues, I think. Maybe our opponent's like kind of new to Moto or something. Yep, he probably Yep. All right. This hand is pretty sketch. If I draw a land, it's busted, but if I don't draw a land, this hand is atrocious. I probably need to... Man, God, it's so close, dude. God, the Frenzy's going to be so cracked. I'm on the draw. I only played 20 lands. It's really not that many. Ugh. What a tough hand to try and figure out. I'll tell you what. Got answers to their threats. I think I'm gonna be greedy and keep this on the draw. If I were on the play, I would mulligan, but I think on the draw you can keep this hand. I think it's pretty close. I think we're about 70% to hit a land by turn 2. Oh my goodness. Well, if we draw the land, we are going to be doing it. If we don't draw the land, though, opponent's probably going to make quick work of us. One of Atarka's command. Okay, deck. Kind of uncool. It's very frustrating to cut all but one copy of this and then draw it in a hand that absolutely needed to not draw it. Very frustrating. The keep was certainly greedy, but I do think I was around 65 to 70% to hit the second land, and I feel like if this hand would have hit the second land on turn 2, it was almost certainly going to win. Now I feel like I'm probably screwed, but we're just going to be a turn behind. If we hit it next turn, maybe. There's definitely a chance. Upkeep Gaze. Okay. Okay. It's so frustrating, dude. All right, well, I guess I just Play with fire, their face, attack. They have enough to fire impulse me anyway here, so I'm not really bluffing anything. Play with fire you. I'll bottom that. Dude, why would you not just hit my Soul Scar? That's so absurd. I guess maybe they have a burn spell. Yeah, maybe they have a burn spell. It might make sense. Okay. Well, this just cannot be good for me at all. Only one Phoenix? Okay, a couple Demi-Liches. Alright, we hit the land. Now it gets interesting. How do I want to play from this spot? I feel like I should probably just be seeking the beast to try and hit lands. I've got a lot of stuff I have to deal with out of their graveyard there. Casting this is also an option, but I really think we need to hit lands. Sucks that I ripped a land. I think it's going to be too late. I think they're just going to swarm me with a bunch of... I don't know. We'll see what happens, but... God damn it, Chris. Alright, attack, go. I'm going to start seeking the beast. The beast shall be found. Alright. Yep. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna bait you into a bad deck for NRG. What do you mean by that? Just one of these questing druid decks? I don't think these are bad decks, to be fair. I think they're pretty good. Alright, so they get a Phoenix back, which I can... Alright, yeah, this is fine. I could actually save it with Atarka's command if I really wanted to. But I think seeking the beast is probably better. Hitting my lands. Huh. Yeah, because this won't even exile with Soulscar in play. I actually want this dead. Alright, yep. Okay. You get a Phoenix. That's fine. You're going to cope with a Brew. That's fair. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hitting 0 lands there is pretty brutal. Alright, well, that's good, though. Alright, so let's just go Shock. Kumano. We're going to lose that Bone Crusher, which is a little sad, but I think that is completely fine. Let's just deal with this bird. We have plenty of value in this hand. I can give up that Bone Crusher Giant. We have a Frenzy. We have 2 more Seek the Beasts. Bolt the Bird. So troll, dude. So troll, man. Okay, they hit another Phoenix. Kind of scary. And they have a Cruise. Yeah, I'm pretty screwed. The clock is, like, playing a pretty real role, though, in this match. Okay. Okay. Yeah, they can get back all their stuff here, I think. Oh, actually, they can't get the Demi-Liches back. I just realized that. I've only played 3 spells. So crazy, man. Alright, well, we'll Obliterating Bolt this too. That's a little bit depressing. Really would have liked to land. I could get greedy and try to seek into it. It's very greedy, though. But pretty high upside if we do hit. I'm not gonna lie, man. Excuse me. Oh, sorry, chat. I kind of want to seek the beast. High risk, high reward. Let's do it. Alright, well, that was sickening. Kind of been the story of this game, but oh well. I think if we're playing to win, that play makes sense. Just unfortunately didn't work out. Yep. Treasure Cruise. Part of the reason I wanted to wait too is I wanted to obliterate a Demi-Lich and then stomp a Phoenix when this is flipped, because then we can still just exile everything. So that was part of the reason to seek the beast. I feel like they should flash back the gaze here. Okay, they choose not to. Okay. Untap land, please. Okay, now they can Demi-Lich. Sure. Please untap land. Holy smokes, untap land here is busted. I'll even take a stomping ground at this point. Just give me an untapped land. Dang it, man. Fuck. 3 lands and 17 cards? It's so annoying. Alright, well. Copperline Gorge, please. I even would have taken it. It would have been better than this. Alright, what's the play here? I think I just want to stomp the Phoenix to guarantee it's gone forever. And then I just pass. We just need to stall now. They're so low on clock that I just have to melt their clock a little bit at this point. Okay. Sure. I get an untapped land, please. Even a 1-drop is acceptable. I prefer an untapped land, though. Thing in the Ice. Okay, so they are on Thing in the Ice. Which maybe in Rending Volley comes into my deck, but... I'm so stupid. Alright, hit this. Pass turn. I'm gonna just make them kill me with the Haul. They have to fire it up. It'll take some amount of time. Yep. Alright, they only have 4.5 minutes to kill me, a little less. I'm just bringing in volleys, and we're going to play defensively. Get this last Atarka's command out of my deck. Probably cut some play with fires. Maybe cut the Frenzy, I guess. Doesn't play the defensive game super well. I mean, it can, but... I think I was going to do this. Frenzy is still fine. It's just not, like, amazing, but whatever. I'm not keeping that many lands. We'll mulligan. Dude, are you kidding me? Come on, man. I mean, I'm going to keep, but pretty frustrating. Could just get rid of the play with fire. That's, I think, what I want to get rid of. I'm going to lead on Phoenix Chick here. Hopefully they kept a Thing in the Ice hand. And we just have the answer to that. Would be ideal. Okay, them having to shock is pretty nice too. Okay, play this, play this, play this, 3U. They'll probably kill the Swift Spear, but that's okay. Yep. Chickens are coming, opponent. They are coming. It's not a horrible draw, all things considered. To you, go. Probably have a free the Fae here. Is it Charm? Alright. Do I just want to stomp my opponent? I'm pretty tempted to do that. Guess I just don't. Yeah, I kind of want to. There's a huge reason to not do it. Because if I draw a land, I want to slam this into play. If they have like a Spell Piercer or an Aether Gust or whatever, I don't really want them to Aether Gust the Stomp. They can Aether Gust the actual Bone Crusher itself, but... Alright. Okay. man, oh man. Go ahead. This has been so brutal, dude. Just really cannot find it. Drawn putridly. Alright, I think I want to just volley this. Bro, come on, man. God damn, dude. We mulligan a 6-land hand on 7, and then I just 2 games just can't find a frickin' land. It's so annoying. Sure. Thank you. Finally. Alright. Play this. Probably going to be too late, but we'll see. They are down to 2 minutes, so it's something. Okay, take 2. Okay. I don't even think I'm going to play the Bushwhacker. It just gives them something to target with their spells. I'm just going to pass. Okay. Okay, 3 spells. That's fine. Obliterating Bolt, a bird. They only have 1 bird. I'm just going to be safe here and not mess around. Go ahead. They're now down to less than a minute. Okay, I have the answer to that. Let's deal with that. Go. Cannot believe we're likely going to get a clock victory with mono red. You don't see that very often. Sure. Heard I finally saw the light. Yeah, I'm playing this today. I mean, I guess we'll just... It just doesn't matter at all what I do. I guess I just hold up the questing druid and just seek the beast. Just be reactive. They have 9 seconds. They've lost, but... If we're, like, trying to play defensively, we want to do this first. Alright, well, we're 2-0. That was kind of a fake W. They threw game 1. Heinous. To be fair, if we don't have the stupid dinosaur in our deck, we would have won game 1. So game 1 is just kind of a complete wash. It was just nonsense. I didn't have lethal because we're playing a nonsense card because Chris put it in the deck. And then, yeah, I don't know. That game 1 was just... I'd like to just forget about game 1. I imagine my opponent also probably wants to forget about game 1. But anyway, Yeah, I don't know. I think it's possible we could have won that game if we don't win by clock, because they're at 9. But I don't know. Yeah, Kohan, I've been playing a lot of Questing Druid this week. It's Questing Druid week here. All right. Yep, hand looks good to me. Keep. I can't believe Julia only brought home one thing of OJ when I'm sick. Dude, I go through so much orange juice when I'm sick. No haste or evasion. That's true. It does not have either of those things. That is a good point. Alright, so we're playing against Lotus. You just want to lead on Soulscar here. This matchup might be a matchup where we just slam the Druid as a creature. Gets pretty huge pretty quick. We have to probably kill them in 2 turns. I think I'm just going to play this. And attack. Next turn, I'm just going to take a draw step. I could upkeep, play with fire. I am going to set a stop, but I'm not going to do it this turn. I think doing it this turn is a spew, because if I draw a land, I can just go, like, Soulscar Mage, Reckless Bushwhacker. Okay. Draw. Perfect. Play this. This is going to be pretty nice. Surge. Hit you for a lot. Alright, your turn. I still don't want to do this upkeep because I'd rather the Swift Spear be in play. I mean, they're just dead. If they don't kill me right now or have the main deck Path of Peril, which we have seen out of people, main deck Path of Peril here would be pretty brutal. That happened to me yesterday in the prelim. But if they don't have those things, they are just going to die. Okay. Alright, that's a bad start. Yep, do the... Okay, yeah, that's really bad for me. That means they have another one. Never mind. Okay. That is fine. That is not what I was worried about there. Okay, that's pretty annoying. That is what I'm worried about. But they have to have another strings and payoff. Okay, that is absolutely not going to get it done. So broken. So broken. Oh, man. Alright, well, we could kill the Liar, or we could go all face. It just is completely irrelevant. Play with Fire You. I'm just going to do it to them. We got a lot of triggers to stack here. Alright, Well, Questing Druid was pretty disgusting that game. Just casual 2-mana 6/6. I don't know if they're on Temp Lockdown or not, so I'm going to hold off on the Revelries, but I do think Revelry is good if we see Temp Lockdown. I will probably bring it in. That's why I'm playing it in the sideboard, is to have a couple answers to Temp. But anyway, Alpine Moon, and that's probably it. Bring in a couple Alpine Moons, cut a couple of... Probably Play with Fires. It might actually just be Bone. Bone goes face. I probably don't want Rampaging, but... Why is that not coming up? I don't know. God damn it. Here's the deck, Shizness. I'm sorry it's not coming up. You can also... There should be a link to the Stream Decker, which would pull it up, I believe, as well. I'm playing a Ferocidon because Chris, Igloo Boy in chat there, used a bunch of channel points to have me put a bullshit card in my deck, so here it is. It should be 4th Bonecrusher Giant, so just ignore that there's a Ferocidon here. Yeah, anyway, 2 Alpine Moons. Ferocidon's ass. I'm cutting Ferocidon. And... probably a Bonecrusher. Yeah, I thought about... I think you just want to play Monstrous Rage, Kohan, instead of a green card. We just have literal better Audacity now. It's actually more power. And it's an instant, so you can blow people out. I thought about playing Reckless Rage. I have a build with Questing Druid and Reckless Rage, but... Dino in deck... Damn you, Chris. Alright, fine. We'll just cut another Bonecrusher. Fine, Chris, fine. Yeah, I mean, it's also just, like, way easier to cast, which I think matters. Alright, well, this is obviously a mulligan. Alright, this one plays. I guess I just bottom a land. Probably the Carplusion. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Shock. Think we want to lead here. Go ahead. There's actually some argument to wait. To just go Swift Spear and then next turn do this Swift Spear and then play this with a counter on it, I guess. May have been better. I don't actually know, but then this flips later. I think getting the 2/2 sooner... Alright, well that's incredibly good. We're going to hold that until after they have a Lotus in play. Do this, always yield. They're going to Impulse, I assume. This. Yep. They did not have a temp lockdown, so that's pretty good. Blast Zone. Alright, well, I'm an Alpine Moon named Lotus Field. Combat. 7 you. Go. By the way, if this were Stomp, we would have Lethal. It's a classic Chris moment here. Might lose because this bullshit is in my deck. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. God damn it, dude. Not enough. Oh. They play a Thespian stage. Yeah, I mean, my opponent should be at 5. This game should be over, but it does. Yeah, that's why I waited on it. Yes, that is exactly the point of not playing it quickly. I think I just have to play the Bushwhacker. Chris, I hate you, by the way. So the second game this Ferocidon has lost us a game. Potentially. It potentially loses us a game. Right, I'm just going to do this, and I'm not going to play the land. No, I'm not playing Ferocidon. I would like Sokanzon to be lethal. They could just have Sunfall. Like, they're going to Besage you the Alpine Moon. I knew that was coming. And now Sokanzon is lethal if they have, like, Sunfall. They're probably just going to combo kill me, but we'll see. Yep, we're dead. Well, okay. They didn't copy first? What? They could have copied, right? Okay. How do I... What are you talking about, dude? I channel Sokanzon. They're at 2. Sokon the... God. Just a little bit of trolling from Chris here. Alright, well, let's do this. Fortunately, Ferocidon, yet again, made it harder than it should have been, but we win anyway. Atarka Red might just be kind of an okay deck, huh? We have this ass card that keeps losing us games, but we keep finding ways to win anyway. I hate you, Chris, so much, dude. Card is such bullshit, man. Alright, 3-0. Let's see if we can keep this going here. Bro, fuck. Okay, dude. It's literally cost me 2 games. It should have cost me 2 games. The Phoenix game was, like, unwinnable, and then my opponent just decided to do everything as bad as possible to lose game 1. Yeah, the Dino's horrible, Kohan. We're playing it because Chris just throws dinosaurs in my deck randomly. So we're playing this bullshit Ferocidon instead of a Stomp. Yeah, that's fair. You're not wrong, Cat Rider. We might be able to get a 4-1 here. I'll be very surprised if we 5-0, but we are well on the way. We'll see what happens. Questing Druid's been good. Shocker. Card's been just absolutely awesome in every deck we put it in. Dino, not horrible. Okay, dude. Alright. Where is my match? There it is. Okay. Dino is a bomb against green. We'll see about that. When I 5-0 with a dino, you'll stop requesting dinos. Alright, I will say at least this dino is much more playable than every other dino you've had me play. Should have put Burning Sun's avatar in the deck. Yeah, great. Alright, 2 for 2 on die rolls. That's nice. Yusuf, good lord. Yep, we're keeping this hand. Probably gonna play it a little slower. They might be on Racksack, revealing Gigantha. Probably just gonna Seek the Beast on turn 2. Alright, second main, or main. I don't know why I have an upkeep stop. Let's turn that off for now. I'm gonna shock. I'm gonna play this. Okay, Growl. Probably just Growl then. What in the hell? Oh, they're doing this. Alright, well I'm certainly going to Seek the Beast on their turn. So they're playing the Bard class deck, because this hits Bard class, right? Yep. Alright, so the Revelries are actually going to be really good, at least. I could play this as a threat, but I really think I want to Seek the Beast. Try and hit more lands. It's tricky, because... Yeah, they're definitely playing Bard class. The question is just... How do I want to play? I really think a land is important here. I think I just pass Seek the Beast. You're right, actually. Dino is good versus this deck. I will give you that, Chris. I will let you have that. Ruby. Okay. Okay. Still think I want to Seek the Beast. Okay, that's pretty nuts. That is also... Okay. Alright, how do we want to play this? This is, interesting. I think I just go, like, Burning Tree, Stomp the Ruby to cut them off mana. Play Kumano. I could just hold the Burning Tree, though, because that makes this better. This is a tricky one. Play this. It's a hard turn. It's a hard turn. I may actually hold the Burning Tree. I think I'm supposed to hold the Burning Tree. Because it's kind of just free, right, to hold it. I could just, like, even if I draw land, I get more triggers on this, too. Yeah, I'm definitely supposed to hold the tree. Alright, so let's do this. Let's just go Stomp. Kill Ruby. Do this. Attack for 3. That's pretty terrifying. Thing's a 3/3. Okay. What if I just go Kumano attack? I think I just go Kumano attack you. And then if they do nothing, I play the Druid. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Yoda. You're a superstar. Thank you very much. Hopefully they block with Burja here. That's like gonna snap lose them the game. Okay. Yep, makes sense. Damage. Swing main, play this. Go. Alright, please don't kill me. I could definitely die with a Burji in play. Very possible. Just move to combat. Okay. So I guess the dream here is just untap land. Oh, okay, yeah. Now they can fight my Druid. Which I assume they will. Did give it 2 neg counters, though, because of Soulscar. That's kind of gas. Alright. Interesting. I probably just want to get this Burji off the board. And then I can also kill their Domri. I don't believe Burning Tree is lethal. No, it's certainly not. Burning Tree Bushwhacker is not lethal. So I just... The question is, do I want a Burning Tree at all? Can we get some more red-green Thrill Seeker action? Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, maybe I can just do that tomorrow, Yoda. I'll try and remember to do that. We might play Questing Druid and Gruul now, too. I kind of want to try Druid and Gruul as well. It seems very good in a red-green Llanowar Elves style deck. A little awkward because it doesn't pick up counters as easily in those decks, but I still think it'll be good. Okay, so the question is, do I want to play the tree? I think I do because it gets a counter, right? So I just, like, play this, stomp Burji. There is an argument to hold the tree, but I think I like it being in play now. Mainly because I get the counter bonus. Maybe the counter wasn't worth, I don't know. Stomp this. You'd have attacked first. Yeah, maybe that was better. I don't know, Chris. You might be right. Then I don't get to Burning Tree, though, is the issue if they, like, block, but I guess them blocking's good for me. I'm just going to send both at Domri. It's a very easy kill your Domri spot. Yeah, I guess that's true. Alright, well, I don't... That block is insane to me, but we'll take it. Yeah, I think that Bard class is a little late there, boss. Play with fire, you. Okay. Sick. Destructive Revelry, in. That's big, yeah. How reactive do we want to be with them? Probably somewhat. A Atarka, it is kind of just a race, too. This is tricky. Yeah, I think this deck's pretty good. It's felt pretty good. I'd see just cutting Phoenix Chicks, a couple of Phoenix Chicks, probably my worst card. I definitely want all my ways to interact. So play with fires and stomps. The question is, do I want to bring in like obliterating bolts? Maybe not Igloo Boy. We should probably play Eidolon. If we're gonna play mono red right now, you should probably play 4 Eidolons somewhere in your 75. Because if they can't kill it immediately, they're just gonna get pinged so much. They get hurt so bad from Eidolon. Yeah, I agree. There's probably a build of red that just plays both, to be honest. There's probably a light up and Seek the Beast build of red. I actually have another build of red that I want to play at some point that's playing the Wizard package, but then also doing the Seek the Beast and light up the stage too. Yeah, Spectacle can be very awkward. I think I'm just going to trim Phoenix Chicks. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Hazared can come back, and honestly, Ken, if Rakdos mid isn't super popular, it probably could. Maybe we splash green for Questing Druid and Hazared. Honestly, I could easily see it. This card is insane. Maybe we just like play this instead of Hazaret, honestly. It's possible. I kind of want a few obliterating bolts. This might be bad, but I want just a little bit more interaction. Alright, let's try this. I might be interacting a little too much here, a little too high on the curve, but still got 12 1-drops. Might be too few, though. Yeah, I'm going to keep. I think I just leave that alone. I'm just going to leave that alone. Soulscar Mage go. Okay, they do not have Bard class. That's fair, man. I respect that for sure. Okay, how do we want to do this? I think I just go Burning Tree Stomp. Another line we have is just play Questing Druid this turn, and the next turn I can go Burning Tree Stomp and play with Fire, which will just give it 3 counters. So it's a 2-mana 4/4. That would be very goated if you did well. I would not advise meming, Chris. You should definitely just play a good deck, dude, and lock up that leaderboard spot. I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. This is tricky. Questing Druid probably makes sense, honestly. I'm just going to jam the Druid. You don't know how to play a good deck? That's fair, man. I'm just going to play this on green, too. They do have me under a little bit of pressure. Clothis. Okay. That's fair, yeah. Alright, no blocks. Okay, play this, play this. Question is, what do I want to do with this play with fire? I guess I don't need to cast it yet. I'm just gonna stomp here, I guess. I'm just gonna attack. They might get overly aggressive and attack into the Burning Tree, and then I can play with fire their Hajar and block because of the Soulscar Mage. Bard class, okay. Okay. Cast this. Combat attack all. Go. I could definitely lose from this position, but like kind of in okay shape. Let's see what happens, I guess. A lot of ways I could die. Apparently they don't have any of that though. Alright, Questing Druid. This card is just absolute bonkers, dude. Everybody just keeps disconnecting too. You gotta love it. I'll show the deck in a second, Roy. I don't know why it's not coming up, dude. I fixed this on Sunday night. I don't understand what's going on. It worked on Monday, too. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe capitalize deck list. This is so weird, dude. I don't understand. Stream Decker, it is connected. One second, chat. I'm gonna see if I can... I'm gonna try and fix this real quick, because this is super annoying. I'm gonna head over to Moobot real quick, and... Excuse me. The problem is that I know that's not... Yeah, we're just gonna... I'm gonna let Matt know right now. I'm gonna just... We'll try and get this fixed in the next few days. Hopefully tonight. I'm gonna send a message real quick. And have the guy that understands technology help me, because that certainly is not my forte. Alright, message sent. There's no command for deck on Moobot, but Stream Decker should be understanding that command, not Moobot specifically. So I don't... I don't necessarily want to put a command in MooBot that I don't need to put in MooBot, if you get what I'm saying. This has been a good league so far. Only one game loss. Let's see if we can get the 5-0. I guess for those that want to see the deck, let me real quick show the deck. So basically, it's just normal Atarka red. Ignore this Rampaging Ferocodon. This is supposed to be a 4th Bone Crusher Giant, but we're really just playing Atarka red with Questing Druid. It's nothing too crazy. 4 Bushwhacker, 4 Bone, 4 Tree, 4 Command, 4 Druid, 4 Kumano, 4 Swift Spear, 4 Phoenix Chick, 4 Play with Fire, 4 Soulscar Mage, 20 lands. There's an argument that Den of the Bugbear should actually just be Ramunap Ruins. Ramunap Ruins might just be better than Den. I'm not really sure. I tried Den, but I could easily see Ramunap being better than this. Everything else, though, I think I like. I think you want as many green sources as possible to cast your green cards. Pretty straightforward stuff. Rar. God damn it, dude. Alright, let's... The Dino 5-0 gets your sub. Alright, we'll see if I can do it. I'll try my best. You'll retweet the stream if I 5-0? Alright. Classic. Classic. You'll send me a Yoda meme? Fair. You're gonna have a Rampaging Dino for me to sign? Alright, that's fair. That's hilarious. Well, hopefully I'll... Are you going to the All-Star event this weekend, Cat Rider? The RCQ? Oh, you're going to the Howl one? Okay. Fair enough. The Howl one, I think, is 2 slaughter, right? All right. What about Baby Yoda? All right, this hand's awful. We're gonna mulligan this. This hand's good. We're gonna keep that. I think I get rid of Phoenix Chick. I guess, you know, I might just get rid of land. Probably just get rid of Carpolution Forest. Yeah, let's do this. Oh, that makes sense then, yeah. Oh no, alright, it's Racksack. This is going to be a bad matchup. Hopefully we can get there. Oh, that's a good draw. Is there ever a card I wanted to draw? There it is. Okay, so... How do I want to sequence? Probably just Soulscar on turn 1, Seek the Beast on turn 2. On their end step is my assumption how I want to play this. Wolves, thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's possible I'm supposed to just Phoenix Chick. If I plan to Seek the Beast, Phoenix Chick might actually be the best. That way I don't get blown out by, like, them just playing a Blood Tithe Harvester on turn 2, which seems like a pretty likely turn 2 for my opponent that did nothing on turn 1. Alright, I'm going to actually play Phoenix Chick. I think it's a better play. Not bad, not bad. All right, let's play this on red. No, it is a very important match. I don't think we're good into it either. Mono red, like the red aggro decks are not good into this deck typically. All right, I do think I want to get full value on the Seek the Beast. I don't know, maybe I'm playing too passive here, but I think I want to get full value. That's fair, Chris. That's fair. It's very unfortunate we lost the die roll. Yeah. All right, I'm just going to do this. They're tapped out. Seek the Beast. Okay, pretty good hit. Very good hit, honestly. Combat. Attack for 1. Go. I'm in pretty bad shape still, but I mean, I do just have potential double Tarka's command next turn, so if they don't have a lot of reactive cards here, we might be able to win. This is a very easy no block. I mean, if they have a Mayhem Devil, I probably can't win. Mayhem's just going to tear me a new one, but if they don't have Mayhem, we can maybe win. We'll just see what happens. I mean, we did all we could do. Okay, that's a good start for me. This is also a good... Okay, this means they don't have much. Oh, pitching a Thoughtseize in that spot's kind of wild. Oh, okay, that makes sense. They had 2. They're going to leave me with double Atarka's command? Really? Huh. They just have, like, push here? They have to have push here, right? There's no way they don't. I will not block. Oh, I mean, they're just dead if they don't have anything. I mean, I'm going to go for this. If only we had Ferocidon? Yeah, I guess that's true. I mean, I do just go for this, right? Oh, never mind. Now I don't have to. Okay, now I play this. It honestly pisses me off how much of a sense I have for what my opponent has in their hand sometimes. It really does. Just too predictable. Too easy to predict everything that was in my opponent's hand there. Well, the good news is they don't have many resources anymore. The bad news is we're kind of out of gas. What up, dude? How you doing, Mikey? Yeah, you did. Yeah, unfortunately, it is sack. They get to kill the Phoenix here. Alright, well, that's fucked. This is 3 others, right? 3 or more creatures. Now he's going to start cloning Mayhem Devil. Yeah, we're just dead. We're just dead on board. Damn. Turns out, double Fatal Push, triple Thoughtseize, Fable, Mayhem Devil, Blood Tithe Harvester, a little too good to beat. Sideboard how I want, yeah. This matchup's just tough. It doesn't really matter if we have a meme card in our deck or not. It's going to be hard to beat. The Revelries will be pretty good here, though. I think I want Obliterating Bolts as well. Experimental Frenzy, I think, is good here, too. I agree Dino seems fine. I mean, it's so easy to kill is the concern. I don't typically like cards like this against Raxac, but maybe it's just good enough. I'll tell you what isn't good. Play with Fire. That's going to get removed immediately. Yeah, I mean, we will leave the Ferocidon, but I think it's kind of sus. It's just so bad against Claim. Dinosaur the Third, classic. Of course, Dinosaur the Third thinks it's a good card. That seems fitting. It's kind of like Misery's Shadow to me. At face value, you think it's a good card, but then when you consider how Raxac attacks the opponent and how the deck functions, it's really not actually that good, because it's so unlikely that it will live. And you're going to be down on mana in the mana exchange, too, because it's going to die to Fatal Push or it's going to die to Claim. So you're just, like, down 2 mana in the exchange. So, like, your card does nothing and you lose 2 mana in the exchange. If they can't answer it, yeah, it's great. But a good Raxac player is not going to spew their removal until... The good news is this deck puts them under so much pressure sometimes that they might not have a choice. So it could pan out, but I'm just saying there are a lot of spots where it's going to be awful. I might actually trim Atarka's command, but the problem is Atarka's command's good at just like doing the hyper aggro thing, which is kind of what I want to do. I could see trimming on Phoenix Chicks, maybe. God damn it, dude. I'm going to trim on Chicks. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about this. This is a tough one. But we don't want to draw a million Phoenix Chicks, so I think 2 is fine. Yeah, it's a bad one. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and lie. While this hand is good enough, I'm going to keep it. Go. Okay. That's a really awful draw. Alright, play this pass. Maybe I should have played Kumano on turn 1. It's certainly possible. That's fine. I'm going to Seek the Beast. Oh my god. Well, I guess I can Revelry their blood? That's so awkward. That's what I'm going to do, though. And I'm going to get use out of my spell. Alright, that's a pretty good draw, I guess. Alright, things are kind of coming up here. think I'm actually going to attack here, too. I'm okay with this trade, I guess. Trade my 1 for their 2. Seems okay. Now I get to play that Druid from Exile and then Seek the Beast again. Dude, this card is so gas. Alright, Mayhem Devil's pretty annoying, but... Alright, that will be good. Alright, I'm going to respond to this and Seek the Beast. That way, if they have, like, a Deadly Dispute, they don't get to just kill this. I mean, they do still get to just kill it, but they have to spew the treasure off, so... Alright, pretty good hits. I will obviously not block. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now things get very tricky here. Okay, so... God, I want to Seek the Beast again, too. This is so weird. Am I supposed to just not cast this Questing Druid here? We could do that, too. Yeah, you might be right, Chris. I'm trying to think what we want to do. Obviously, we're going to play the land. Let's start there. Now, how do we want to sequence this? This is very tricky. Druid triple 1-drop is certainly interesting. Yeah, alright. If that's what everybody thinks we do, then I'm down. I kind of like it. I don't hate it. Bro, how messed up is Questing Druid? This card is so gas. I have literally drawn... This has been a 3-for-1 twice, and now they just outgrow Mayhem Devils. It's so crazy how good this spell is, man. It's unreal. Yeah, we will, Mikey. I'm going to play it in a lot of decks. I love this card. I have not. I have not played it in Pia yet. I think we just don't attack. I don't really want to let their witness die. Probably a little sus, so let's just pass. Teamer mid-range. Yeah, that could be good. Okay. Okay, they're not repping Deadly Dispute. All right, they're in big trouble. We are gonna... This is gonna be a nasty turn. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, that's pretty absurd, too. The only question is, should I Seek the Beast? I think I do Seek the Beast, honestly. Even if I miss, I just get to Bushwhack them next turn when I flip over 2 Kamanos, and then they don't get a death trigger here. I'm going to Seek the Beast. Let's start here. Let's Seek it. Oh my goodness. All right. Huh. Well, I'm gonna Atarka's command. That's obvious. Alright, so they actually have to block everything here, so I think it's a pretty free attack, all. If they have Fatal Push, I get kind of boned, though. Should I play around second copy of Push? Do we attack, or do we just wait one more turn? You like turning them sideways? That does just lose to... Like, actually, I kind of just lose... Well... No, I don't lose to it necessarily. They'll have to have something else. You think I just turn? Alright, let's turn them. I'm fine to turn them. It kind of feels like they have nothing. We'll see, though. Double block there. Okay, sure. Take 7. Okay. How much time do we think we have? Well, now that they blocked, I think we are just totally good. They could, I guess, just go claim, kill you. That's one way I lose. Okay. Yup. Yup. Okay, they have one unknown. I think their play here is going to be attack me for 7, and then sack it off. Get 2 foods. Yep. Now they have a blocker. Yep. This shit looks whack. It's because it is whack. I guess I can do the you can't gain life mode. That's a classic spot where Raymond App Ruins would look much better than Den. It's kind of funny. What happens if I just, like... just cast the Bushwhacker, and then attack all, and then I leave up Atarka's command? Yeah, I think that's correct. That may actually still be lethal. I think they go to 1. I believe that play puts them to 1. Oh, you're saying I just command right now? Yeah, deal... You're right. Deal 3, +1/+1 my board. They do, but then we get to play this, and then they take an additional 5. They have to chump here. Oh, does that kill them? I don't know that that does kill them. I think that's short, right? What if I just did this, and then in response to them popping a food, I deal 3 to them and you can't gain life? I think that kills them, right? Yeah, I think that's the line. I believe that's the line. I'm going to make that play. We're just going to do this. Yep. I agree. I think that's lethal. Combat, attack all. Okay. 3 damage, and your opponents can't gain life. Yeah, getting a trophy with this would be frickin' sweet. Alright, they agree that they're dead. Alright, we're on the draw. I really feel like I'm probably supposed to cut Dino, but maybe not. Maybe we just keep it. I don't know. I want a few more removal spells, I think. Given that I'm on the draw, I may want Play with Fires back to deal with, like, Blood Tides and Fable. Maybe just 0 Phoenix Chicks, given that I'm on the draw. I could see the Witch Stalker card, the deal 5 coming in here too. But Play with Fire is just so hyper efficient that I think I want it. One thing that actually could be interesting, we could cut Bushwhacker being on the draw. It's a pretty awful attacker in the matchup. It doesn't get through much, and it's super easy to kill. No, not typically. They're playing Rack Sack Tucker, and we saw Gigantha still that game, so no. They're not doing anything weird. They're just doing the normal Rack Sack stuff. God, is cutting Bushwhacker a real thing? Given that I'm on the draw, I don't know that I can play the control role very well in this deck. That's the problem in this matchup. Because if I were to board all these out, I'd bring in 2 more Play with Fires and, like, probably 2 copies of the Frenzy. Sometimes they do, Tucker, but it's not that common. Just draw Frenzy. Even if we draw Frenzy, we still need to, like, not die, right? So we need to kind of be reactive, and we need cheap spells. It'll be a heater. It would be a heater. Bushwhacker does just still let me nut draw. I think I'm going to keep the Bushwhackers, but I don't know on this. This is really hard. Just play out of your mind. Alright, I'll try my best to play out of my mind. I'm going to trim 1 for 1 more Play with Fire. I want 3. Alright, let's do this. Yep, I'm keeping. Thoughtseize? Come on, man. That's not fun. That's not fun, Magic opponent. Opponent's playing out of his mind, casting Thoughtseize on turn 1, that's for sure. Taking the Stomp, yep, makes sense. It screams I have Fable or Blood Tithe in hand from opponent. I am a Rakdos mid-range gamer, yes. This is just probably Kumano. I think this is just Kumano. Getting a little flooded on these Bushwhackers. It's kind of concerning. Really would love just a Burning Tree off the top. Okay. Yikes, dude. This is rough. I don't even know if I want to play the Soulscar here. Like, is this even a good play? I could just leave up Atarka's command, but I don't know if that's good either. Probably just have to hope they don't. Is holding it a better play? It might be. Because then if I draw a land, I can just surge. So maybe I just leave up command. Just bolt them. It's kind of embarrassing, but it might be the play, honestly. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, we're going to do that. The upside to hitting an untapped land here is just so high. And it punishes them leaving up Fatal Push there if they did leave up Push, which is probably what happened. Okay, Atarka's command you. Deal 3. Second mode's irrelevant. Alright, please, deck. We need it here, baby. We need it. The trophy is on the line. Thank you, deck. Thank you, deck. We're whacking. Whack. Okay. You take 5. I was about to say, probably block there, right? Okay, you take 4. Go. Okay. Seek the Beast off the top. Yeah, that'd be a pretty good way to... Honestly, a land, an untapped land might just be our best draw, right? Then we get to Atarka's command, use Surge Bushwhacker again. Come on, untap land. Please untap land one time. Okay, that's very good, actually. That'll do just fine. I think I'm just going to Obliterating Bolt their guy and attack. I think that's the play. There's also argument to attack and then Atarka's command, but I think I'd rather just Obliterate and Bolt their thing. Because I do have Play with Fire in my deck. 3 copies that we can find to deal with the Flip Fable. Yeah, Devil Living is indeed very bad for us. I do agree with that. Combat. Oh, maybe they don't have push. That'd be nuts. I feel like they do, but okay, yep. Sure. I think opponent is just barely going to get out of this, unfortunately. Oh, Burning Tree. That's something. I mean, I guess I just Tree and Surge Bushwhacker, attack all, like... Deck delivering again. It's trying its best. Blood, okay. Pitching a second oven, okay. Okay, yeah, I mean, go to 6, your turn. Okay, I mean, them having to sack an oven there is pretty big. Let's go! Atarka's command's lethal. We got the 5-0. Oh my god, dude. No way, man. No way. What a week we have had. I'm just going to make sure I did this all right. All right, cast this. +1/+1, deal 3. Cast. All right. Alrighty. What a week here on the stream. I'll tell you what, a 4-0 prelim, a 3-1 prelim, now a 5-0. Okay, that was sick. That was really sick. All right, it's time to take a clout picture. We gotta do it. Gotta do it. How do I get this with a picture of my deck? Whatever, I guess we'll do this. We'll new picture, take a picture of this. We're gonna call it Dino 5-0. Oh, that is that ain't it. Dino 5-0. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. You are a superstar. Thank you very much. Don't I talk shit about Dino in tweet. I will do my best. All right, let's go ahead and add some pictures here. Where is Dino 5-0? Oh, hold on. I have to take a... Right, I have to take a picture with the frickin' dinosaur in it. Forgot about that. New picture. I should probably make that big enough so everybody can see everything in it. Do that, do this. 1 second here, chat. I'm not paying attention to the chat right now, so if you're saying something, I'm not seeing it. Alright, save this. Okay, now, try this again. Pioneer Atarka Red. Is that stupid dinosaur in there? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Alright. And... All right, everybody. Dino is good boy. Yeah, I mean, he certainly was in my hand a few times. That's about all I have to say about Dino. All right, everybody. Given that I'm trying to still get over this stupid cold, I think I am gonna call it for today. I know we've kind of had a couple quicker streams this week, but build you Hazared. All right, maybe we'll do Hazared tomorrow. I'm gonna go lay down though. It's been a sick week though. We've been doing really well. It's been a lot of fun, but yeah, good. Thanks for being here, everybody. It was a lot of fun. Just quick before I head off, just a real quick shout out this RCQ that's happening this weekend. Hopefully I'll be feeling better and we'll be at this one so I can see some of you guys face to face maybe. But All-Star Sports and Games, they're our sponsor now for the Switch Gaming, which is really sweet. They're having an RCQ this Saturday. Doors open at 10. Event starts at 11. It's Modern. Entry's $30. A lot of cool decks to try in Modern right now, honestly. The Questing Druid Murktide deck I'm a huge fan of. I already know 2 people that are going to be in the room playing that deck. I would love to see more people playing that deck. I hope that deck is a real player in Modern because I think that deck is actually sweet. A lot more exciting than Scam and 4-color in my opinion. So I really hope that one takes off. But in any case, would love to see people here playing some Modern. It should be a good time. We are going to do live commentary and live coverage of this. We're going to stream it on Twitch on this channel. So it should be cool. If I am there, I will be doing some commentary as well as my teammates Andrew Wolfeis and Noah Heisinga. If I'm not there, I will try and at least hang out and chat on Twitch. But regardless, this is going to be a great time. Would love to see people out. All-Star Sports and Games is a really cool shop. They're pretty new. They're really hoping to get a pretty good turnout for this. We'd love to see people there. So, but all right, that's the end of my spiel for that. Let's go ahead and find somebody to raid, and I will catch you all tomorrow. Who we got? Who is on right now? I haven't raided this guy before. Let's give him a raid. Looks like he's playing Modern 4-color potentially. BCS 89995. Give him a raid here. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your afternoon, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.